Okay, guys, just live trading. All right, let me do my analysis for Monday, the 14th of August. All right, so let's go. First thing we do is we go to 4 hour. Let's have a look at what's going on. Okay, you can see all my lines on here. I'm not surprised that we have had a bounce there. The Australian dollar opened up really low. It had a run to the downside. Various reasons, probably mostly news based, but we are at this is our SR level at the moment, isn't it? Okay, SR, all this SR that was coming along here. So we're at the lows. We need to have some something convincing for it to keep pushing lower. So I'm thinking it's back to the upside. Okay, because there's nothing really that's standing out. All right, Pete, count me in case I miss the timing. So
Yeah, done.
this might be heading back up into this 50 MA up in here. It's a possibility. But we are low. If this does come down, this is definitely a buy in here, and we want to watch out for this trend line in here as well. Let me just have a look at something. Yeah, so that's up in there as well. So this is coming off that. Okay. Right, so we've got all of this area in here as support. All of this stuff in there. Okay. So you'd be very careful going short down in here. This is more longs in here. Okay. But I think the long guys have already started. They're already taking off. Okay, so that's that. Let me just get rid of this. Okay. 15-minute double bottom on this 5-minute as well here, guys. So that was pre-market double bottom. Let's stick our anchored on. Okay, so there's anchored. And we're already above the daily VWAP. Okay. This one here is this the VWAP from the very top. Okay, so we might be coming back up into around to looking back up at our fair value price, which is 15,900, 15,880, somewhere around here potentially. So that does look bullish to me. Okay, so let's have a look at news. News coming out. Pete, can you just type in day traders that screen is on?
Yeah.
Thanks, mate. Okay, so news. Let's go double. Okay, so nothing really today, so we might not see too much. Tomorrow, this will move during our day. Unemployment rate at 4 o'clock tomorrow, and Canadian inflation at 10:30 with the retail sales. So there's a little bit of action tomorrow, which is good. Then we've got inflation. I love it how look, their unemployment and then their inflation the next day. Wow, they're full on leading indicators, those two. Okay, for their rates. So we'll see a lot of movement out of sterling at that point. Okay, so and then that's kind of it for the rest of the week. Okay, because we had the inflation numbers in the US last Thursday, and that's really why that caused Friday not to be kind of a bit of a buzzkill, because it wasn't really too far outside of consensus and didn't really have to correct too much. 1 minute. So we might get a bounce up in here at this 200 period on that 5-minute. Let's wait and see. See what happens. I'm not going to get too full on about entering too quickly. Just going to let it play out first. Any questions?
Nah.
So you've got these trend lines going.
Yeah, did you see them?
Yep. Is this?
You bounced right on it. Like,
oh, that's a 4 hour.
yeah.
Right. Okay. So it's bounced right on this guy up here. It looks. Yeah. You curve fitting that? Maybe. Might come down.
I had it drawn before the bounce.
Yeah. Might come down a little bit. Don't know. Anyway, we've definitely got support in around here. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait for
4 minutes.
A nice area to come in. Day traders, okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're 827. There's nothing to say that it can't come up here to 900. We'll see whether it breaks this 200 in here first, though. If it pulls back, bounce off the VWAP maybe, and then up to the top. A couple of scenarios. Let me show you some new tools after open. Some pretty cool tools. I think they've added these recently onto TradingView, which I've discovered. Good teaching tools more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 3 minutes. That Friday was a bit difficult, wasn't it?
Yeah, Friday wasn't that
Especially
good.
when it came into the US, it just went sideways as soon as US opened. I mean, look at this. That's the US Open there, and it just did this all day. Bizarre. That Thursday, what was Thursday? Back up here. That was Thursday. Whipped around a bit, then ran up. So that was an awesome sell up here. That was at like 1650, 16050. Pretty much on the dot.
Ten seconds.
Bit of a shove. this will be a good buy somewhere around 08 potentially if it comes into here, because you've got the convergence point of all of these MAs plus the VWAPs and this SR in here. This 4 hour may end up being a tweezers at the bottom here, but it's certainly a Hamari at this point. Wagyu beef. And that there is a resistance point too, right there at 34. Could be. I mean, if we look at here on the 15-minute chart, this low in here, from there, you're right on it. Really wants to go peak, keep pumping high, doesn't it?
Yeah. Definitely paused on that 1,000.
Yeah, well, I've got this MA, this in here, the 1,000
yeah.
plus this SR that's running straight through it. You could argue that all of this in here as well is kind of limiting it, but it does not look short. Anyway, let's see. Volatility a bit low too. So did anyone take that short?
No, I'm already long from
From back there?
444, yeah, 444.
Righto.
Just keeping my stop below the VWAPs, haven't gone just BE.
Yep, so you're just below the VWAPs?
Yeah, pretty much there, yeah. I mean, I did have my 15, 20 points, but I'm, looking for that break. And I'm convinced by that SR story, so
yeah,
I'm going to hold on to it.
You're looking for more of a run.
Yeah.
Yep. goes. So yeah, just hold on to this one, mate.
Yeah, I might take a BE now.
I went short on that just then.
Like
Yep.
on
I
that
went
that
short.
but there, yeah,
I went
yeah.
short right there. And I was looking for
And
that.
did you?
I was looking for that. And
Yeah.
And I got that.
Yeah.
So that was my little scalpy punt, but that just obviously didn't work. So negative 7.5. Where is that here? Negative 7.5. Didn't do what I wanted it to, so then that's it. Almost got it.
Well, definitely did react off it.
Yeah. And now I'm just going to sit tight. If you're already long, Pete, yeah, just trail this at every fractal low.
Yeah, so wait for it to...
I'm not going to tell you what the fuck to do, man.
What to
That's
do.
not my job, right?
Oh, no, we spoke about that on the weekend.
Yeah, that's
so,
right, we did too.
So it's fair to say that to me. Part of your job can be to reinforce what you've already told me, I think. It's different if you're just giving it to me, but if we've said it, then to say to do something that we spoke about.
Yeah, well, I just don't want to be in that trap of giving you advice.
Advice, yeah.
So that's a little bit of a flush in there.
Yeah.
But with that, I'm not doing anything. Oh, Mr. Hugo hasn't turned up.
I think he might have said this week off or something.
Oh, did he? Oh, he's probably on holiday.
Maybe. Yeah, he's still on that holiday. I think on the 15 minute, that 15.875 will be 15.875 will definitely be some resistance there.
There. Oh, because of this?
Yeah.
And this?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And we've got this 100 as well.
Yeah, so I might look for that. If it gets there. But either way, I'm BE, so...
How many R's are you up at the moment?
How many hours? That's a good question. I am up 1.5.
Okay.
So I had, about a 15, 16 point stop when I got in.
While we're just waiting here, let's have a look at this.
Yeah. The stuff you were talking about, yeah.
A couple of tools, which are pretty cool. Forecast. Okay, so I can forecast, that's going to do this, and it gives me time and points and percentage change. So I can say, let's say that I'm going to forecast what's going to happen here. I'm going to go like this. I reckon we're going to go from here up to about there to 900. So therefore it's going to take me 29 minutes and it's going to be 56 points. Or I can do it this way, right? So it's kind of just like a, so you can see, basically. Okay, so that's one. I like that tool. This is actually a very good program. There is ghost feed. So if I'm trying to explain to you what a AB equals CD is, then I go like this, right? And it puts in like these fake candles, right?
Yeah.
So then I can go, this is how I measure it. So it's not just, a path tool, right? It's actually got the candlesticks on it. So it's a path tool with candlesticks. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so that's that one. And then if I want to show you, let's say I want to point out this head and shoulders in here, but I don't want to have to hide all my other indicators and things like that. What I can do is I can go bars pattern, and I can go from there to there, and then I can copy that, and that copies all the candles, and then I can go, this is the head and shoulder, there's the double bottom, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I can go like this, and then I can go somewhere in between those two to the neckline. There's your 1:1, which happens to fall on there perfectly. So then what I can do is I can capture that and then put it in my book.
Yeah.
Knife's Edge Trading.
Yeah.
All right. So I like that. It's pretty cool. Another one. Projection, not so good. This is good. These two are awesome, right? So,
volume profiling.
If you're using profiles, okay, so let's say that I want to take this profile, the volume profile from the open, right, which is the start of the session. I can go fixed volume profile. There's 5 o'clock right there, right? And I can go up until the last candle. And it'll put the profile for just this section from that candle forward, right? So now I can see that there's an order block in here, right, which is reasonably good. You could argue that that's a place to buy, right, because you've got the block in there. Yep. And you've got SR there as well. Okay. The other one is anchored volume profile. So you just anchor it from, let's say from 4 o'clock. So one was a section, a volume profile for a section. This one here is a profile from one particular point in time, which I'll do it from the 4 o'clock open and then puts it on the other side. Yep. So this is anchored profile rather than the daily, because in the past they only had the daily one, wherever it is. Oh, there it is, SPV HD. So they do only the whole day, right? sometimes we don't want the whole day because we don't want to include the pre-market in it. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
That's cool.
It's pretty good, huh? So they're
Yeah.
I didn't. I kind of really only just. I think these two are definitely new. I've never seen this ghost feed before. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Pretty good, huh?
Just pull that off.
Where are we? Somebody's Muppet Jeff is talking to us. Okay, so
I took my profit
why?
there.
Why'd you take your profit?
Because I got scared.
Okay. All right. Well,
and I was watching, and I probably should have.
Watch this run away from you and feel the pain.
Yeah.
Right. We spoke about this, mate. All right.
Yeah.
You've got to be so disciplined with just putting your stop at the back and behind the last low.
At that fractal right there, 513.
Yeah, because what you're trying to do is predict the market. You have no idea. Nobody has any idea what the fuck's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
Nobody knows. I don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody on the planet knows, right?
Yeah.
You've got to believe in it and trust it, because you just don't know. You've got, what, 1.5 hours out of it?
Yeah.
Yeah? And you've got to get that 5R every now and then, man.
And
there's nothing to say that this won't give you 5 R's. Alright? Because here's the other thing, another way of thinking about it. If you go and cheat yourself like this, right, you're wasting so much time. You're going back to square one.
Yeah. I think one thing I might, once I'm at because I just, when I'm in the trade, and then when I do get it to that break even at the right time, like I did today, then just get up, go for a walk for 5 minutes. When you just
this is exactly what Grogs and I spoke about today.
Getting up and going for a walk.
Yep. When you put the trade on, you walk out of there. You go, right? But you put alerts on. You know how to put an alert on? Everybody should know.
Yeah, of course,
alert, right? Stick your alert on. If it crosses this, hang on. Create. No, if it crosses here, I'm going to move it. No, it can't. How do I move it? Oh, okay. I'll get rid of that. Let's say that I'm going to go, I want it to alert me when it hits my stop here at 28.9. Bam. Create. If it hits 95, I want it to alert me. Bam. Done. Put your computer on loud. Walk away.
Yeah.
Because the more this is a typical thing of what's just happened to you, man. This is good with Shannon too, right? You're staring at it and you've convinced yourself.
Yeah, I'm just staring. Yeah, I convinced myself, it's a Monday, it might not run. Some bullshit.
Yep.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's your inner person talking to yourself, and they're always wrong.
The worst thing that's going to happen now.
Once you place the trade. Okay, so here's the thing: when you place the trade, you have the plan of the exit and plan of what you're going to do with the stop, and you stick to it. You don't change, right?
Yeah.
Discipline not to change, right? Have the plan before you take the trade. Stick to the plan while you're in the trade, and don't do anything else. Don't even think, right?
Yeah.
Pull out TikTok and watch TikTok videos. Right?
Or just play my instrument or something.
Play the bouzouki.
Yeah. Yeah, and the place to leave the stop was that low that I put in at 513, that fractal right there.
Yep. Right where this alert is where your stop should be at 29.
Yeah.
Right? Just let it do it. Just let it sit there.
29, yeah, that's it, yeah.
And if it hits it, it hits it. Watch this.
Yeah.
$10 says this goes to 80 at least. You
The,
said
the
75.
worst thing that can happen now as well is that it doesn't run, and then it cements the wrong thing that I did.
Correct. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Go, oh yeah, I was right.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you're already break even now. You've got to make a decision before you start trading, before you're a trader. Do you want to be a 20 or 30 point scalper? There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't think I have the win rate to sustain that though.
Okay, well you can work on that win rate, right?
Yeah, that's true.
By altering your system to get the win rate to match it. So
Yeah.
you can either be the scalper, nothing wrong with it. You get a higher win rate, and you get a little bit more pats on backs, right?
Yeah.
Or you're going to be somebody who gets a little bit less of a win rate, so 40 to 50%, and get a couple of big 5-8 Rs, right?
Yeah.
Make your decision. Right?
Yeah.
You can't be both.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
Or you can't chop and change every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. And look at this now. It's going up.
Yeah, probably will get to that 875, like I said.
You just don't know, man.
You don't know, yeah. But that would have
Never ever think that you know what's going to happen.
happened. Yeah.
You don't. So you've got to make a decision about whether you want a high win rate and be satisfied. But what you can't do, what cannot happen, is that you become a scalper, have a high win rate, and then you get pissed off with yourself that you're watching all these other runners run.
Oh, because you'd already decided.
Because you've already decided.
Yeah.
Right? You've already made the choice. Own the choice. Yeah? Because that's the worst thing. It's like somebody is a scalper, and then they see a couple of big days that run, 150, 200, 250 points, and then they go, "Oh, no, I want to be a trend trader." Only just to find out that the next day it's just sideways, and they should have just stuck with being a 20, 30 pointer. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's Mr. Manager? Hello, Mr. Manager. Hello.
No response. Mr. Manager.
Type into the day traders chat if you just want to type to us. Okay? The day traders chat, not the live trading chat room, if you want to do that. Whoop, screen went off. Where'd my screen go?
Here it goes, man.
Yep, off it goes. All right. It just comes down to the fact that you don't know. You're nobody's better than this. I'm not better than it either. Nobody can beat it. You've just got to play a statistical game. That's it.
Yeah.
Let me go. What was it? 7. So your alert should have been here. Bam. This one I'll get rid of. Get rid of that. That's it. So this stop now should be here, about here. There's
at 29 still.
Yep, 29. Let me get rid of that. No, not at 29. I'll bring it up to here. Look at this, man.
Oh, that next one, yeah.
Bring it at 34 is your stop.
Yeah, and they would have locked in one up. Yep. So whatever now, who cares? Because I would be in the same locked in profit now.
Correct.
If you know what I mean.
So just to let you know, I took, when this came, when were we talking about that? About here. I went long there, and I'm up at 80.
Yeah.
That's where I am now. Just adjust this, break even. So that's a free trade for me now. So my first one was here, right there. Looking for that. About that. I've got 7.5. So that's the first one. And that's my second one.
Yeah. And same position size, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, equal position. I go for points, mate.
Yeah, that's it.
And look at this candlestick formation here. We've still got an hour of 34 to go, but it's pretty bullish and
Pretty
golfing.
bullish to me.
Bullish and golfing. I wouldn't be surprised if this even gets to 900. It'll just dribble up to 900.
Yeah, same.
So this, yeah, you've really got to learn from this, man.
Yeah.
Okay, because this is, if you took it all the way to 900, and that would be what, a 5R for you?
Yeah.
Would that be right?
Maybe even a bit. Yeah, around 5.
Where did you enter?
I'll work it out now.
Where did you enter?
I entered at 444.
444.
And that was basically no.
There.
Yeah, on the break of
Oh, bro! And where was your stop? How big?
I'll tell you now. About 17 points.
Okay, 17.
16.
And that is currently 3.32R. That's the high.
Yeah.
If we go to 9.
Yeah, so it's.
If we go to just under 9, that was 5.2R.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot of us.
Yeah. You've got to change, man.
Yeah.
You really got to do it because you're learning bad habits.
Yeah.
Right? I'm saying this because you're my man, right?
Yeah.
I'm training you, and I'm going to be harsh to you if you don't change.
Yeah.
You'll get into the bad habit, and it'd be fucking hard to change it.
I'm gonna start doing the walk away thing with the bouzouki, man.
Yep. Walk away, bouzouki, set your alerts, forget about it until you hear that chime. When you hear the chime, then you've already got to hang on. When you hear the chime, right? When you hear the alerts go off, you've got to have, when you put your alerts in, you've got to have a plan of what you're going to do. What am I going to do if this one gets hit? Well, that's probably target, right? So that you'll be out.
Yeah.
What am I going to do if this one gets hit? Right? That means you'll be stopped. Okay. But if your stops already is below this last low or something like that, you've got to have the plan before, because you don't want to be making up the plan when you go, oh, the chime's gone. But what do I fucking do now?
Yeah.
Right? What am I going to do? You're running on the fly, and then you get emotional and you're under pressure. You've got to have a pre-plan of what you're going to do. Yep.
Yeah. So like now you'd have it where yours is at that fractal and then wait for it to put in another fractal.
Correct.
Yeah.
So that 100 on the 15 is working pretty well. See, that's still a 30-point scalp, so still not bad.
There you go. It's putting in another fractal now. So there's.
So here comes
the stop. What you call? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Wait till the candle
closes. Yeah.
And we'll stick the... See, because that looked like it was just going to come back, didn't it?
It didn't.
Right. So that's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
important. Just don't do anything. Don't think.
Yeah.
Be a degenerate burger flipper.
Yeah.
You know?
And then if it does stop you out at BE, pat yourself on the back because you didn't move it. That's a win.
Yeah. Well, as soon as this closes, I'm sticking my stop up under here. Oop,
Yeah.
go down here. I'll do it with this one. God, I hate these things. Can't see anything. Look at that. Yeah. Let's move this all the way across. Alright, so that's it. Stop is now at 46.
Yeah.
Stop at 46. I'm going to kill this thing. How do I stop that? Anyway. Here, 46. 40. I'll just put it at 45 on the chart. Who cares? Stop. See, the volatility is quite low, isn't it?
Yeah, it
it's not
is.
really. It's not really. I mean,
Oh, it's lower than the...
that 800 level.
Yeah,
In
it's-
there. It's gone up 60 points since. I mean, from 4 o'clock. It's gone up. What's that? 70, 80 points since 4 o'clock. Where did you get out? You got out down here. No, here.
No, I'll tell you the minute I got out was... Tell you the minute and price. Alright, on the trading view, hang on. I got out at 15,840 on the Owanda. At 5:15.
$840.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
So, yeah. And now if I had to stop where you were, I would have locked in the same game, but I would have had the potential of it running.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a now double top up in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this 100 is holding. Well, look at that, whacked. Anybody else long? Shannon?
No, negative. No.
No, just watching.
Yeah, I didn't take any long. I did end up setting up the Ox account though.
Okay, great. Awesome.
Yeah, so
And you went through the link that's on the website?
yeah, I did. I went through your link, but it's just sort of generic. But they did ask how I got onto them, and I just said through you.
Yeah, okay.
So it wasn't. Do you have a specific link? Like I thought yours would have been like.
Okay, so
specific link.
here, look at this.
I went through Telegram.
Telegram.
I mean
Discord.
Discord. Sorry. Yeah.
So where is it? Brokers here. Here, one of these. This one. Did you? Any one of these?
I went. Oh, sorry.
Any one of those links.
Yeah, I don't. I think you just put that one up the other day, didn't you?
I copied this because this was it was right from up here, so I just copied it.
Yeah, that was the one I clicked on, that live account at the top there.
Okay, cool. Then that's it.
Yeah.
That's all you need to do.
Yeah. Okay. Beautiful.
And who did you talk to?
I can't remember the bloke who called me,
Bisher?
but
Was his name Bisher?
I
Or
didn't pick
Tyson?
up on it. An email me. I definitely got an email from Tyson.
Oh, you
He
got
was the one asking. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yep. So that's Tyson.
Is that your friend?
Yeah, Tyson is a buddy of mine. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I think there's a photo of us all in here somewhere. There it is. There he is. It's Tyson there.
Tyson.
Yep. That's him.
How long have you known him
Oh,
for?
mate, I've known him since forever. You know, he used to work with AxiTrader when I had I had about $8 million with him.
All right.
And yeah, so I've been, you know, it's all of that broking side. That's kind of a small industry. Here you go, Pete. Have a look at that.
Yeah. Well, my uncle says some people learn the hard way, some people learn the easy way, but everybody learns
That's it. Well, this is just
the hard way.
the hard way. Even if that it's the hard way, right? You've got to fucking do something about
Change it.
right?
Yeah.
You can't just go, oh, this is a learning lesson, and then you forget about it.
Yeah,
Tomorrow
you can't, because you didn't learn if you redid it.
You
Yeah.
do the same thing, which is, you know, you've really got to work hard on sitting or do something. You've got to come up with some plan, right? And I think the good plan is for
the
bouzouki it, go make dinner, eat some souvlakis or whatever you do, right? Put your alerts in and forget about it.
Yeah,
right? Walk away. I know that you're in here with me at the moment, but
I could have still got up and played for 5 minutes and then come back.
Yeah, well, that's it. I could, you know, the other thing is you've got to be always got to be aware that if you just stare at it and you're in a position,
you're going to do that,
right? It is so common that people will go and pull their positions, talk themselves out of it, all of those sorts of things, right?
Yeah, it happens when you're sitting there just watching the candle tick up, tick down, like a, you know.
Yep. All we need to do is just sit here and just talk about other stuff, right?
Yeah.
Let's go over here and have a look at what's going on.
Even if I had to stop there now, and even if I closed the lid until tomorrow, I'd still be in a better position.
Correct.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. did you notice that there has been a guy? So this will probably turn over now. See how all the divergence coming in?
Yeah.
It's had a nice run, right? See how this is slowed quite a bit?
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised if this is going to turn. Let me just get rid of this. I don't need this anymore.
But you keep your stop there, and pull
Yeah,
it.
my stop's still here. Still here.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Okay. Well, I said I was going for 80. I almost got it, but let's just leave it. Let's see what happens. Did you notice on the Discord that it's just because there's only 3 of you that really can hear me at this point, that somebody started spamming us, putting up. And I just deleted it. Yeah, no, just.
I didn't see it.
I gave him a warning. I said, read the terms, read the guidelines. And they're just putting up their, these bullshit P&Ls, statements, just completely meaningless. Why are you putting up a statement?
Was it a new guy?
Yeah, some random new guy. So I gave him a warning, and then he did it again. So then I just banned him.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it either.
No, I was pretty quick with it. Yeah, you probably wouldn't have seen it. In here,
It blew his chance off.
Yeah, well, so they're just genuine spammers, those guys.
Yeah, do you reckon they actually trade, or they're like trying to...
They're trying to sell your crypto accounts where they just steal your money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
is that Charlie?
Huh?
Is that Charlie there?
Yeah, that's Charlie. That's me at the footy. You didn't see that?
Nah.
That's my mate, that's my cousin.
That's
me, that's my son.
Yeah.
Here, original message was deleted to say, so please read the guidelines. And he did it again this morning on here, and you can't see it. I just deleted it straight away. And I added this on the guidelines down here. I put in guidelines here. Also, no spammers. You will simply get deleted and banned. Don't even try it.
Can we just talk about my entry quickly?
Yep.
That was a fair...
Where was it?
What happened? It was at 444. See the wick? Yeah. Sorry. Right?
Yeah, just here.
Hang on.
444.
Yeah, just there. After it popped through the VWAP on the MT4. Because I missed the earlier pop on that VWAP.
Right.
And I saw that SR and all the other stuff we were talking about.
Well, it's really coming off all of this. This is what's moving it, and this SR here, so it's come straight up through this, so it's not a bad idea. So that's me stopped. That's a stop. 10 points.
So you'll be pretty much BE right now.
Break even. Yeah, I probably should have really had my my target up at this 100 period moving average, but I kind of wanted to make a point to you.
Yeah. Well, you did, and I do hear you.
So what was that? 10 points? Let's just call it 10 points. There's FTV WAP.
That's a wick on the 15.
Yeah.
3 seconds to go.
Yeah. That's nice. Pretty big. Might even come down here. But anyway, we'll see what happens.
The one thing that goes along with what just happened is that the belief that the market, like it will do what it does. Like it will go to your. You say the belief that it will give it to you. You know.
That's right. It's a pretty full-on div. Reverse divergence.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Slowed right down, didn't it? Trend line there.
Do you still do a spreadsheet of all your trades?
No, mate.
Oh, okay.
I've got them on FX Blue though.
Yeah. So you keep track of it.
Yeah. But that's, you know, when you're 10 years in, then you can do the same.
Yeah.
At this point in time, you've got to do your spreadsheets.
Yeah, no, I do my Excel pretty much as soon as the trade's closed, and then the next day afterwards, then I'll draw it back up.
So that wasn't a bad long. I did go long again here, guys. Right there.
Yeah.
I'm only looking for 20 out of it. Not even. I'm going to go for 15. I'm only looking for 15 on this one. The reason for that is that's divving. We've got this resistance up here on the 100. If I do a fib of this, that's inside the 50%.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it could go up to here and here or whatever, right? But I'm really looking for a scalp out of it. So if that's what's that, 15. It's better than kicking the head, isn't it? But I'll get this stop. That's it, what, 6 points now. It's really tight, really, really tight. Just got to get through this 302, that's all. And it's this SR in here as well is a bit of a problem, but this is still an up move. So almost got it. Yeah, one more. Go on. Come on, baby. Yes. Okay, so that's 15. There we go. So I can can get rid of this now, guys?
Yeah.
Yep. Very nice.
Alright. But I mean, I called it.
You did.
Yep. Maybe what you might want to do is start jotting down what I'm calling.
Just gonna say. Oh yeah, that thing you said, the Nick Sean one you said. I'm gonna watch that tonight as well, or tomorrow.
Yep. Let's just not mention his name in here, mate.
Yeah, okay.
Because I don't want other guys going and getting absolutely bamboozled.
Yeah.
Because there's massive holes in it, man.
Yeah.
It comes across as though it's like really easy and okay and all that sort of stuff, but it's not.
Yeah.
The first course I ever did was one of his back in the day.
Yep.
Yeah, early on when he was doing divergence and just 4-hour rate and retest.
Yeah. And you've obviously discovered that it's a little bit more detailed than that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That's the problem, you know, anybody who's making it sound easy, it's not. First course I ever did was from a group called Traders International, and they did just divergence on the E-mini S&P, and it was just absolute rubbish.
Was that?
Yep, absolute rubbish. Because
Pay a lot for it.
$3,000 or something.
Yeah.
I mean, this is 2000,
Back
early
then.
2000s, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of money, man.
It's still a lot of money.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, you can get, unless you know everything, it's going to do your head in emotionally. No, you just never prepare. I mean, if you do the minimum, you won't be prepared for it.
Yeah.
It's like just, I mean, this right now, like exactly what we were talking about. That, you know, you cut your winner short.
Yeah.
I mean, you can.
There would have been a lot less info around back then, wouldn't there?
Not necessarily. No, I mean, you know, all of these new fads like ICT and smart money and all that sort of stuff. I mean, that's, you know, they weren't really around, but there was a lot of. Oh, look at this. This will go to 80 or 900 now. They're simply just new names for concepts that already exist. The access, you know, there was no YouTube, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Look, this thing just fucking take off.
A rocket.
Damn. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Held that. I got my 15 anyway. So not a biggie. Look at this candle in here. It's huge, isn't it?
So much for the wick.
Ate it up, didn't it? next stop. That's a nice sell because we've got here. Oh, it just blew straight through it. Fuck, I hate MT4.
Have you thought about using something where you can click on TradingView as opposed to MT4?
Yeah, well, you can just get a broker from one of these guys. Actually, there is a. I did talk.
I mean, I don't mind MT4.
Oh yeah, I'm just whinging. That's all, mate. So
Yeah.
it's not a biggie.
The thing is too, for like me, because those we get the leverage with Ox.
And you get the good commissions too.
Yeah, the good commissions, but also because they only offer now, as you know, 1 to 20 for retail clients in Australia. All those like Aussie MT4 brokers,
One
go.
1 to 30. It's 1 to 30, isn't it?
I think it's 1 to 30 for FX, man.
Yeah, that's right. Correct.
And 1 to 20 for indices, though.
Oh, really? I didn't know that bit.
Yeah. And obviously, it used to be. It was about 2019 or something they changed it.
But we get overridden on that.
Oh yeah, Ox. We get the like I get the 1 to 100 on the indices and 1 to 500 on FX. So yeah, it's good because it just means I can have a bit less money in the account.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, 1 to 20 is still, it is enough. But yeah. Well, it's like we were saying that day, man, you know how it's such a nanny state here. Like, if someone's dumb enough to open the account, and because just because the leverage exists, if you're dumb enough to use it, well, then suffer the consequences. Yeah. It shouldn't ruin the opportunity for everyone else.
Yeah. Oh, Vic. Good job, Vic. Vic's on the money, mate. This is just blasting to the upside now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I guess that's where our buy was.
Yeah, you did get in there, huh?
Hold at all. So much for low volatility, eh?
Yeah.
So that was that zone in there. That was complete. That's just gone. We're up in this zone up in here now. 200 was just completely ignored.
16,000, I wouldn't be surprised. Just even with that candle on the 4 hour. I mean, it's not closed yet, but.
Huge candle. at that 50 MA as well, so that's a good zone.
And every night this week, yeah, except Friday.
Yep, I'll try and yep. Oh, tomorrow night. No, I've got basketball tomorrow night. And Friday there'll be basketball as well. So
Okay, that's all right. So Wednesday, Thursday.
yeah.
All right. All right. Well, I might leave you to it for now.
Yep, I've got to
You'll
go.
probably be ready to duck off as well.
Yeah, I've got to go cook some dinner as well. So, and there's only Shannon and Grogs in here. I'm not sure whether Grogs is listening or not.
Yeah.
No worries.
Okay.
We'll catch us later. Thank you.
Yep, no worries. Hopefully you got something out of that, Shannon.
Absolutely. Always.
Okay, mate. All right, I'll see you guys later.
See you later.
Yeah.
See you, Pete.
See you, bro.